Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and it's Seablock time. What happened in the previous episode? I think we copied this design from here to the 4 blocks over there, and we also tried designing something here. Alright. What should we do now? That's I think that's a good question. What should we focus on now? We could try and finish building these 2 blocks. Yep. How much do we need to wait for the artillery research to be done? Let's see. Where is our lab? Oh, labs are not there. Labs are here. We are very short on blue science. Blue science is produced right there. What can we do to improve the situation here? What exactly are we missing? We are missing... I think we can just speed model these things a bit. Let's go over there. Let's try to improve the science just a tiny bit. Wait, we don't have lights here. Oh no. How have we played the game without the lights here for so long? Like that? Yeah, we also need lights. And here. But then they're not aligned. That's bad. Can do it like this, I think. And even here we don't have lights. Okay, I think now it's a bit better. It's a tiny bit better. Right. Why did you come here? I want to check that this thing supports prod modules, and of course it doesn't. Why? They think that it would support prod modules, and this one probably, yeah, also doesn't support them. It's okay. Now, what exactly are we missing here? We are missing probably these things. We probably want a little bit more of what exactly, that's the question. Of these ones, right? And they don't support prod modules either. These ones don't support prod modules. What's happening? Something bad is going on. Oh no. Right. Okay, fixed. The station should be fixed now. Good. Let's continue. Let's continue doing whatever we've been doing. We're trying to speed up this block. So I think what I want to do, I think I just want to use blue belts for this one. And can we do anything else? Should we do anything else? That's the question. So these are coming pretty slowly. But I think we... Wait, they're actually missing copper. We don't have enough copper. Yes, so that's a good thing that we improved the speed of this. I'm not sure about one thing. I am not sure whether we need to speed up this copper thingy. I don't know, I'll just add a couple of beacons and, you know, hope that that's gonna be enough. Because I don't really have space here for beacons. Okay, and another thing that we could do, we could actually tell this. Maybe it will reach 1000 and it will depart, you know, by itself. Stack threshold 5. Right, that's exactly 1000. So we don't need to play with thresholds. Very soon we should have a train coming and taken all of that away. The problem is that, the problem here, it should turn yellow any moment now. LTN? Hello? LTN is slacking. Not working properly. Okay, now something is happening here, that's good. Right, the issue is that we need 60,000 times, it's hard to tell our progress, oh no, it's not, times 0.1, so we need 6,000 of science, but we have only 1,000. That's a bit kind of sad. That means that we'll basically spend the whole episode, more or less the whole episode, waiting for the blue science to get researched. That's not great. If you look at this, what exactly we need? Reinforced concrete bricks, cobbled steel plate, cobbled steel gear wheel. We need explosives and explosive cannon shells. Do we have explosives right now? We have to have them, because otherwise we wouldn't have blasting charges, I think. I don't even know where they are. But that's kind of what I would assume. Okay, I got a hover over all of this. Icons, right? That's what we are doing all the time. Once I get a new research, I usually just gonna... I don't know, not the best way of spending your playtime. And I don't know whether this option can be disabled, and even if it can be disabled, I don't think I want to disable it, because at least this way it shows me what kind of technologies I got, and it might make me think of something. For example, just now I saw this gold thing, and that's interesting. We could have better gold processing if we wanted to. Okay, let's kind of think what we could do now while we are waiting. We can, in theory, just kind of, well, we can almost clear this area from biters, but from worms, but not quite. Not quite. We'll do something like this from this side. We could have something similar from this side, or maybe even something. You know what? We could build the stuff here. Try building the same thing over here. Okay, that's not too bad. That is not too bad. We have a huge nest above, up there. Oh no! No, the robots. That is not good. What's happening now? What happened here is not good. You know, I'm not even sure why I did that, to be honest. That was kind of a mistake. Maybe we don't care about really clearing this. Yeah, we don't. We can just wait for the... We can wait for the artillery. I did it because I thought that that's where our efficiency models are, but that's not the case. Our efficiency models are actually here, and what's surprising is that... I mean, maybe I shouldn't be that surprised because we have negative priority, but we don't actually have any efficiency models 0 reduced yet. That's a little bit surprising. What's the situation with Critinium? It seems to be recovering, but I wouldn't trust it, to be honest. I wouldn't trust it yet. It's like... We've had so many problems with it. Yes, we built something here, but I am not convinced that what we have here is actually enough. And the build that we have below, like here that we are building, it's supposed to give us how much? Or 75 per second once we have tier 3 modules. Until then, it will not be quite that high. Okay, what we could do now? We could actually try and build this block. with large biters, because I think we got raw crystals, like the large ones, here at some point. Yes, we built that part. So what we can do now is just pretty much copy this build. We could just do that, and it's probably even gonna work. Crystals. I'd be surprised if it didn't work, to be honest. What we're requesting here, we're requesting basically almost the same. We could turn this off temporarily. Copy this part, right? Let's do that. We turned it off. Oh no, what is in there? We turned it off. And now we need to turn it back on. And the reason I copied it is just to make sure that this thing remains disabled. Alright, let's get a passive provider chest here. Well, there is kind of a tiny problem with this one, but it's okay. We'll just have unconditional inserter and we'll power it like that. Yeah, could be questionable what we're doing here. It's not that bad. I don't think it's that bad. And over there, we want the output of the crystals. And we want it to be like the large output. So let's do that. Let's go there. And alright, we got to rename the thing. This is looking good. This crystals. We will call it paracrystals. Somewhere with biters. Here. No. Here. Yep, this stuff. That is how we will be calling that station. What is this station? Right, it's right there. And we will use a second. Yeah, nice. Nice, awesome. Right, some things can be broken there. That's okay. I'm just really waiting for this active private chest to be placed, and then we can delete all of it. Okay, good. Good. We don't have anything there. We can remove all of that. Nice. Next step is to make sure that we're asking not for raw crystal shards, but for raw crystals. And what's the thing? 200? Is that how much we want? I guess. I mean, sounds good. I guess. You're also asking for 200. Nice. So, what should we do now? Now, we should take this block and copy it. That's the idea, right? We're taking the block, we're placing it right there, and it can almost be pasted right there. There are a couple of problems. 1, 2, and here, third one. Let's fix it. Where would we get the water? From here, I guess. Right. 1, 2. So that's our water 1. That's water number 2. And I think we want to have some water. Maybe it's right here. Is that how we are doing it? I'm not sure. Let's check. Right, that's exactly how we are doing it. Nice. That looks very, very nice. What would we like to do here? We'd like to change this to become a raw crystal, like a proper large one. These connections are probably not the best idea. We have here. This is also some strange stuff is happening here. Right. The thing is, I don't feel like we can remove it. At least not yet. So let's do something like this. Let's just redo this line, and here we don't have anything that is good. So now that we've built it, we can turn it on. We can start requesting things. It will take forever. Well, not really. We are waiting for this 2 substations. 3, 4, 5. We're waiting for 5 substations before we can unload the trains. So yeah, there is like tiny issue with what we are doing now, but it's not a huge one. At least I don't think so. One thing that I like to check: do we have lights here? Yes, we do. We don't have lights here, but maybe it's okay. It's probably fine. This thing is overbuilt by 4 times. Well, 4 times from our initial plan for the polished crystals, right? Because initially we want to have 16 of this, 4 of this, and 4 of this. However, we might end up, well, we'll need to scale the whole base, and we'll start with the ores, like this part, the part that's been giving us trouble, because I took a look at the scale that we need to get, like, to be able to finish this game with our like crazy high research costs, and yeah, we need larger base. The problem is that we are already at 50 updates per second. I really do not like that. And the main problem is electric network, which I can understand. It's because of all the, well, actually even entity updates I can understand. It's because many of the electric networks, like when we are using transformers, it basically like jumps up and down. Electric network, so it's not good. Heat manager is pretty low so far. That's a good thing. And power overload, consuming 2 milliseconds, 2.2 milliseconds on I'm not even sure what. That's really bad. I might have to disable the power overload mod at some point. I'm seriously considering it just to save updates per second. However, the base that we are building with like this design, it would still work with power overload mod. If I do end up disabling it, it would still work because I'll just kind of pretend that it's there, and we'll have local networks in each of these blocks, powered by a dedicated tractor. So like the base design should still work, even if I end up disabling power overload mode. So we can kind of like disable it whenever we want it. Right, we can do it only once we remove all transformers, because right now we actually have okay, we can't see it here, at least I don't think so. How many transformers do we have? I think we have 2 many transformers. We have probably more than 40. No, wait. How should we do that? Well, it's almost... No, it's 23, and then we have a couple... Oh, and we have a bunch for these lines, because they're still powered by this network. Yeah, basically the problem that we have is... like, look at this. This is supposed to jump to yellow. Well, it's not supposed to jump to yellow, but it actually jumps occasionally into yellow. Maybe not now. It's... okay, maybe this one, that's a little bit faster. Okay, I do not see it actually jumping into yellow. But it can happen if the low amount of accumulators that we have are unable to like quickly give the energy back. So yeah, basically the goal is to get rid of all transformers. That's the first goal, because I hope that this costs that we saw in Power Overload are for transformer scripting. I think we determined that it's scripted, like we already know that. Well, not 100%, but chances are that transformer entity, very high chance that transformer entity is scripted. Otherwise, I cannot. Otherwise, I don't have an explanation for like power loops when connecting output of transformer to its input, basically like produces energy from nothing. We are not using this bug feature, whatever. We are not using that in our base, but we had some power poles kind of randomly exploding once in a while because of that. We are not using it. So if it's actually the scripting that is the problem, then we should fix it. Actually, wait. I think I have an idea. Let's say we don't want this, but we want entity time usage. Alright, how can I move it? How can I hide? Right, do we have transformer here? How can I move it? It's still above. Detailed info. No. Hide mods. Okay. Loader, logistic robot. Wait, but that's like normal entities. That's not what I'm interested in. I'm not interested in looking at this. Okay, inserters, fine assembly machines, that's expected. I don't want to see entity time usage, and I don't want to see GPU lower object statistics. What is that? Power overload. No. How can I see? Oh, I get it. I guess scripted entities. Like scripting in the mods, it's associated with the mod. It's not attached to the entity that it's processing, because it, like in theory, it could be processing like lots of things. Wait, really? But if that's the case... Okay, we'll see. We'll try to remove all transformers, and we'll just hope that this number will go down. Right. While all of that's been happening, what happened here? We are... there is like a tiny problem here, it seems. We need this thing to replace. Okay, this used to be cut. Crystal shot, now it's cut crystal. This is cut thingy. This one not enabled. This supposed to be cut. 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 We can change this recipe to be... what is this even? Right, it's something with the gem, what's recipes for the crystals? Are they here? No. Here. Crystals. Oh, right, they're here. Raw crystal cutting. That's what we want to do here. We're just cutting it. We are getting some flow of them. So the thing here, we need to change this to look at the cut items right there. And now we basically have like a mean, like average amount of things. What is that? No, this is checking against mean. Our mean is actually non-existent, because this is the one that... Wait. Cut blue crystal shard. We wanted to change to... I'm not sure why it's not pre-selected. Cut green crystal. So now we have min. We know that everything is above min. So the problem now is that this part needs to be cutting not the shards, but crystals themselves, like this. This thing needs to be cutting not the shards, but the green ones, green crystals. And this one should be about blue crystals. Now the question I have is this. Alright, it looks at condition enabled. For the blue, okay, it's looking for condition enabled for the red, and this one for the green. I think I kinda remember how, like starting to remember how exactly it's done. This one is not enabled now. Why? Because average amount is higher. Okay. This one is not enabled. Again, because average, right, it basically stopped doing everything. I think like it's working properly. So this is supposed to be polished blue crystal process. Let's place it. What are we missing? We're missing some of these things. Wait. I'm confused. So we're supposed to be getting something here. Maybe that's the output, right? We need grinding wheels. And that requires silicon. Carbon. We're not getting... Oh, right. We're not getting carbon because I never added offshore pumps. So we want to pump here, here. And we actually would like to get another pump right there. Why? Why do we want that? Why do we want water purification? I see, we need it for this process. Got it. Got it. Let's proceed. This should be the red one. I think this one, right? Red one. Okay, looking good. And this will be our green process. Just like that. Okay, we are exporting some of them, like tiny amounts, into network just to have them. And this one is supposed to be about polished green thingies. This is supposed to be about polished red ones. And this one about polished blue ones. And I believe that is it. Except I have a tiny problem here. And the tiny problem is that we have some... Oh no, that's not a problem. This will be consumed by L10. This will be retrieved by L10, so it's not really an issue. Now let's double check the power connections. I don't like this power. Okay, I don't like some things here, but apart from like a couple of minor tiny issues, I think this is looking pretty good. Yep. That's it. Let's wait for carbon to arrive. Carbon is coming. This thing is... Well, crystals started working because of the water, so we got it. But we need something on this belt. And we are getting something. Look at this. We are actually getting something. That's great. That's awesome. And we are getting first blue, red, and green thingies produced. Polished crystals, not thingies, but polished crystals. The first ones are getting produced and delivered in there, into the warehouse. That's good. That's actually really, really good. So now, what should we do? Let's go back to blue science and just observe it for a moment, because we are at 95% and this thing already has 1000 of science. So I assume, okay, I'm assuming that the train should come really, really soon. Let's take a look. Do we have alerts? Oh, we had lots of alerts. What is going on there? It cannot be because of power, right? Our power station is not that bad. The ores. Maybe it is. I mean, it's all about like this, like some extra bottles and whatnot. Unscheduled cargo. So let's take a look at the trains. I want to see whether they have any garbage. They don't actually have any garbage. So it's really about them kind of getting a little bit more things. Why is this blue and this green? What does blue signal mean? Automatic. Let's try to figure this out. What is blue? LTN control train parked at stop. And number of trains. Okay, so what's the difference? What does it mean? Yes, it's parked, but and it's working. It's given a signal that we are at depot, and the other one is also given a signal that it's a depot. So what's exactly the difference? It's depot B, and that's depot B. I am a little bit confused by that. Why are those trains blue? And here we have all trains green. And it's exactly 1/2. So I would almost say that we did something here and then forgot to undo it. It's working, it's green. Oh! Wait, really? It's when all trains are busy, now it will turn blue. I think, yeah. So, okay, it looks like this is happening when the depot is completely full, but it's like super... That's not very intuitive, to be honest. That is not very intuitive. Very strange. Very, very strange. Especially because, like, the other half of the same kind of depot is green. When, like, one train is not there. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't seem to be counting number of trains straight to the station. It really looks at, like, circuits, I think. Okay. That's, whatever. It's fine. We're at 97%. We are at 97%. We have tried to do something on this kind of side, but I can say that we made a lot of progress. Let's see, is this part working? What do we have? We need platinum, right? We wanted to have platinum right here. We need like a cupric process and ferrous process. I'm actually not sure that we should be placing it there, because I could place it here in theory. And we could have platinum processing right there. Yeah, maybe it's better not to have it here, maybe it's better to have it here. To kind of go along with this whole idea of having the trains. Oh wait, it wouldn't even be here normally. It's supposed to be like somewhere here on this line, right? Because this block, let's just keep it empty. I'm not sure what we'll need. This one we could have for coils. Let's set a tag. Let's kind of mark the things a little bit. We will be producing a lot of coils in here. So we basically want iron sheet coil. Let's place it like right here. No, or below. Let's place it here. Just so that you understand what's happening. This is about coils, and it's about the other coils. It's about these ones as well. Yeah, and obviously stuff like solder coil. What else will be on this line? Well, I think we also need to have like alloys, right? We need to have like invar. We need to have cobalt steel with pretty huge amounts. We need to have nitinol. Basically, everything. Like the final stage of the kind of metal processing of the, I guess, metallurgy, right? Of the casting. So that's the final stage of the casting. I guess we could also consider monosilicon to be kind of there as well. Let's set it. Let's set monosilicon, just so that we kind of know what's gonna be on this line. Then on this line, we probably want to have ingots. I'm not sure about that, but let's say we'll go for ingots. Let's try to have ingots here. Approximately, right? We'll have ingots. Lots of ingots. I mean, copper ingots, obviously. Like a bunch of ingots will be here. Then here we could have a bunch of ores. Right? We could have ores right across from ingot production in theory. I'm not sure that's a good idea. I think it is. I think it is. We'll have iron ore right there. We'll have copper ore, etc., etc. That means that here I'd like to have refining steps. Let's say we'll have purified sapphirite, something here, and we'll have crushed sapphirite a little bit further over there. I think that is the way to go. Okay, let's take a break here before artillery research finished. We'll take a break. In this episode, we produced raw crystals. This is the block. It's awesome. It's working. Let's take a break, and we'll continue in the next one. Thanks everyone for watching. This was episode 217, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers!